are 49 days to vacate this place right now. This week, I made a few more projects with the new IOD release. We have been cutting up the deck for the next subscription box, and we had a giant moving sale. Stay tuned, I've got a lot of fun stuff to share. Here's our deck all cut up into pieces. Here are all these wonderful people who are coming to support our moving sale. 43 days to get out of the store. I've been there 25 years. I'm not quite sure how we are going to do it. We had a giant moving sale on Saturday. So many of you showed up. I did do a couple of projects because I want to keep making these videos even though I'm moving, even though Ellie is on maternity leave. I have a lot to share with you, but please give me a little bit of grace because these videos are not going to be as fancy as they normally are, but I do want to keep you updated. Hey Dad, how do you feel? It is fall at Anthropology, but it is super hot outside. I have been trying to plan ahead with everything that is going on. I have September and October's subscription box all planned out. These are the samples for October. They are just like the ornaments I made with the holiday release. You can find the supplies to make these or sign up for the subscription box on our website. And Levi, he is not helping at all. He's just lounging as usual. Hey Dad, how do you feel? What did you just say to me before I turned the camera on? You asked me a question.
I did?
Yeah. You asked me if I was pleased. What do you think of my idea of cutting up the deck? You're making progress. All of that deck is gone now. My dad got his CPAP machine finally last Friday, so he's been on it for 4 days and we are starting to see a little bit of improvement. It's been really hard and I appreciate all of your prayers. I want to tell you a quick story. Every Sunday I sit next to my dad at church and we sit in the third row because of his hearing and everybody else sits in the back. When we sing the songs at the beginning of the service, because of my dad's cochlear implants, he sings out of tune. I love hearing him sing next to me. I love hearing him sing at the top of his lungs. But since he's been going through all of this, he hasn't been singing. He's just been mouthing the words, and I have not been able to hear him singing for months. This Sunday, I heard him. It wasn't loud, but I actually heard him singing. I was so thankful for that. Just wanted to thank you all for the prayers. Some of you have even offered to send us a CPAP machine. Your kindness has been so encouraging. Thank you. Back here is a big concern. This is my Christmas shed. See all these bins and trees? I don't know that I'm going to have room for them. And by the time we get there, I don't even know if we're going to be able to do Christmas this year. There's the skeleton that went in the truck. But all of this stuff, I'm going to drag it out and try and sell it off and just start from scratch. Christmas might not happen at my shop this year. I don't know. So this is an idea that I have been wanting to do, but I ran out of time in the last 2 videos. So I have a picture frame and I have this that I used in the first video for the IOD release. So let's get started. I have my sampler box. I am going to use White Swan and mint chip. I am going to paint this frame with mint chip. Should cover in 1 coat, and I'm gonna let that dry. This is just the backing to the picture frame. I'm gonna paint it with White Swan and let that dry. The paint is really thick and pigmented. Spraying it with water to get it to move across the surface. That is something to keep in mind because our clay paint is thick, pigmented, and dries very, very fast. A lot of you have asked what is going to happen to the shop. I don't know. They haven't told me, so I can only guess. It could be torn down, it could be developed, they could be just fixing it up so they can get way more money than what they were asking me. I really don't know. We've got all these bricks that my dad laid. They may just have to end up staying here. This is the kindest regards stamp. It's going to cover the whole thing with the charcoal ink. I've got a sheet of our blank decoupage paper, rice paper. There she is. It's just a background sheet. I have my clear liquid patina here. It is the best decoupage medium you will ever find. I'm just going to coat this. And before this dries, I'm going to put my sheet down. So you want to work kind of fast because it does dry fast in warm weather. Press down our paper like so. We sell these plastic domes on our website. I've marked the center point and now I'm just tracing around it. Okay, it is Monday, September 8th. That means there are 49 days to vacate this place right now. I still have not heard back from the property managers begging for an extra 30 days, so I just have to go with the fact that there are 49 days. I'm going through the store, I'm putting stuff out for free in front of my shop. This is what I have come up with. In the next subscription box, everyone is gonna get a surprise bag in their subscription box of things that are just too cute to give away. This is just a fraction of what I have collected through in my storage sheds and things. We got little paper wooden flowers, tiny little seashells that I got in an estate sale. There's hundreds of these. Hot pink feathers, jewelry parts, stacks of cool decoupage napkins, mermaids, one that looks like Frida. There's little plastic babies from like the 60s. That is how I'm going to get rid of all my favorite things that I don't want to give away. We're just going to sell as much as we can at the store, and then whatever is left over, I'm going to give it away or haul it away. And so that is the plan, but there is a lot. Change of plans. I did not like all the texture here, so I decided to cut out a piece of cardstock and paint that. Now I'm going to seal it with the liquid patina, so I can put a transfer on the top. We've got a lot of scrap wood that I have saved for my dad to use for projects. I'm gonna put all that on Facebook Marketplace, and maybe some carpenter will want to come take it. And this is the state of our garden right now. We sold those baskets. We have cut up a lot of the deck. How many boards, Dad? We got the two Dans. We got Jenny's Dan, my dad. Dad, your machine is coming tomorrow. How do you feel about it?
It does a job.
As I sort through all of my stuff, 25 years of it, it feels like a giant pile of trash to me, honestly. It just seems so not important compared to what happened this week. There's a heaviness that I feel, a desire to communicate with you. I want to have more conversations. I have a workshop that's coming up October 17th and 18th, and I almost canceled it because I was so concerned about moving out in time. There is no way that I'm canceling that workshop. It is in Northern California at Carenberg's store. I'm going to be with my friend Dion. We're going to be working with the paint frosting like you see me here. It's going to be a creative potluck. We're getting out all the molds and the transfers and the creative goodies. It's going to be a great time to connect with other creatives, and I think it's more important than ever. I just want to encourage you to reach out to other people and have real life conversations. All of this time spent online, it doesn't mean anything unless we're actually talking to people face to face. Making videos and connecting with you and going to this workshop, that's what's really important. If I lose a bunch of stuff, it's not important. If I inspire you with a craft project or help you wipe some tears away, which I've been doing all week, that's so much more important than all the things.
Feel thou know, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God, I will strengthen thee. Yeah, I will help thee, and I will uphold you with the right hand of my righteousness.
Here's our deck all cut up into pieces for the next subscription box. These still need to be sanded, and these are the pieces that we are gonna paint on. Keep in mind they're from our deck, so there will be like holes from the screws and whatnot. We are sanding them down, but if you want a piece of our store before we move, this will be in your next subscription box. This is the stencil we will be using in the next subscription box. I painted one of the boards, and it has the song lyrics from the song I talked about in the last video. If you didn't see that, I'll put the link below. It is Saturday, and oh, my dad just pulled up, and here are all these wonderful people who are coming to support our moving sale. Thank you all. Say hi to the YouTubes. Hi. Thank you, thank you. I am painting this last project in a similar fashion to the way I painted the Santa in last week's video. I'm using the winter forage mold and the paint frosting to fill in all of the cracks and crevices. I've been asked many times in the comments what to do when the clay shrinks, and this is a great solution. To find all the products used in this video, to find DIY paint in your area, or to sell it in your store, or to meet me next month in Northern California for the paint workshop, click the link below.